Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jeremy and Andrew Show. And now, here are your hosts, Jeremy and Andrew.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. This is the Jeremy and Andrew Show.
Hi.
We're glad to have you with us. I'm Andrew G.
I'm Jeremy H.
And if you haven't had a chance, press that like button, share the show with your friends, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we do the show and we put it out every week, Monday at 6 p.m.
Share the show with your enemies, too.
Yeah, make sure, we're haunting their dreams. We've actually been doing this show now for just over half a year.
Wow, it feels like just yesterday you reluctantly said yes.
Yeah, unbelievable, right? It's flown by. It's been a lot of fun. When we started the show, it's kind of crazy because like we had like back-to-back holiday episodes. It was like we had Halloween, like the episode fell on Halloween. We had Christmas. We had it was like constant holiday episodes. New Year's Eve, every single show was a Monday and it was a new show and it was a new holiday.
And I insisted that we skip doing a Hanukkah episode because fuck those people.
That's right. That was Jeremy, not me. Free Palestine. No, I'm just kidding. Can't say anything to anybody. We actually didn't get in on the last episode. I kind of meant to add it to the show notes and I never got there. Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro, they're having their little head-to-head. They're supposed to debate. They might have already debated now. This is coming out. I don't know, but
they haven't debated yet as
of this time
as of this.
That we're shooting this. Yeah.
It's like mommy and daddy are going through a bad divorce.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird like that. I would say, they're both on the same team when it comes to most political ideology, but when it comes to religious ideology, they obviously differ.
But Ben definitely has a little bit of sand in his pussy when it comes to the Jews.
Well said, Jeremy. It's interesting. He really gets very emotional about it, and he went from saying Israel can take care of itself, it's a big girl, to fucking let's destroy. Which I don't stand on any side of the fence. I don't like war. I don't like sending my money to other countries. That's pretty much where I stand on it. But that's
my stance is vaporize them. Vaporize Iran. Hamas.
Iran?
Hamas.
Iran. So there's a lot of war happening right now. It's been quite wild, but nobody wants to say that we're in World War III. I guess I don't know what they're waiting for. Are they waiting for 7 concurrent wars to be happening all at the same time, or
maybe World War II.5? It's not really a third sequel.
World War 2.0 or 2.5.
It's really not a third sequel if it's not a major allied power.
Yeah, this is kind of like a short miniseries, kind of between the next big episode. No, I don't know. I think we're in it now. I don't know. It's one of those things where any war, people look back and they say, "Oh, this was the domino, and this is when it all started," but they don't know that they're in it when they're in it, and I think we're in it. I don't think there's any other way to go about it.
I think people knew when World War II started.
Yeah, but not in the very beginning. I mean, they didn't know in the very beginning what Hitler was going to end up being. They didn't know that it was going to be what it became. They started off very, very kind of light with they're sick, we need to quarantine them, and it slowly led up to what it was, which never again, people. Right, Jeremy?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because next time it's going to be us.
Getting back to Ben and Candace, Ben's viewership has dropped a little bit. Not a lot, maybe 10-15%.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he used to average like 200,000 viewers. Now, like mid ones.
Wow. I have a tough time watching his podcast because I like watching podcasts on 1.25 speed.
And he already is.
And he's already, yeah. So it's like, damn, you really messed up my timing.
Yeah, he lost a lot of viewers because the thinking was that, the rights, the Daily Wire, was the free speech, people. And they're just not.
No, clearly they're not. And Crowder made that very clear when it came to their contract and what they were trying to do, And and Candace, she kind of was she was fighting with Crowder then, and now she's fighting with Shapiro. And I don't know, did she ever have an issue with Matt Walsh? Probably at some point. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay, I was gonna say there's starting to be a little bit of a common denominator, a little bit when it comes to some of this.
Are you saying that she might be a little bit huffy and lippy?
Well, yeah, that's what she is. I mean, that's part of the personality. But
would you go as far to say that she? No, I will not.
All right. And, yeah, so it's going to be interesting. I would like to see the debate. I think it'll be good. I mean, we haven't really had any presidential debates or anything like that, so we probably won't.
Yeah, I unsubscribed from Ben, and I'm watching him very sporadically now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and I didn't even like Candace that much.
Yeah, I never watched any of their real individual stuff. I've only ever seen them on other people's shows, and I enjoy what they have to say for the most part. But I mean, it's not something that it affects me one way or another. I do think the debate will be good, but I think they need a moderator. They said they didn't want a moderator or something. They definitely need that because
Brett Cooper.
It'll be a bitch fest.
Brett Cooper.
Brett Cooper.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Anderson Cooper. Who's Brett Cooper?
She is, it's a she.
Interesting.
She's host of the comment section.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's as cute as a button.
Love it.
Her show's like for the younger demographic. Now we have a good excuse to put Brett Cooper right about there.
Is her name spelled? Oh,
two T's.
Man, there it is. I gotta see her. That's her?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's cute. Yeah, not bad. The nose doesn't really fit, but other than that,
she's lovely.
I'll have to check out some of her stuff. I've never even heard of her. But yeah, you think she'd be a good moderator for it?
Yeah, I think so. I would like to see Matt Walsh.
It's interesting. A lot of people will say like Joe Rogan for the. I don't think he would be a great moderator for him. I don't think he for his format it would be great to have them on and just talking. But like for an actual debate, I don't think Rogan's would be a good moderator for Trump, Biden, Owen, and Shapiro. I don't think Owens and Shapiro. I don't think it would be good for any of those.
Who would be a great moderator?
I think Tucker. Tucker would be great. You don't think so?
Yeah, he'd be
Yeah,
alright.
I think he'd be great. He'd be a great moderator.
Yeah.
Matt Walsh would be good too.
You need somebody who could lay down the law. Like you don't need a moderator. You need a special guest referee.
Well, and I think that's where Tucker's personality is very he could kind of lighten things up a little bit at certain points too. I feel like where Matt Walsh is a little bit more stern and straightforward, and I don't think he would allow for all right, let's get back on a human level. I think Tucker would be kind of laughing a little bit, and he would find ways to break up the tension a little bit.
Well, Matt Walsh is so dry, and I love how dry he is. He's not going to break kayfabe.
Have you seen his book, Matt Walsh, the kids book that he put out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought that for my kids. It's it's great. They love it.
That's called Johnny the Walrus, right?
Yeah, Johnny the Walrus. Yeah, it's a great book. There's a few words in it that maybe don't necessarily fit for a kid's book, but yeah, it's very good. Oh, here's him reading it to kids. That's pretty funny. But yeah, it's a good one. And
The other one, I forget his name. I can't think of it right now. He put out just a blank book. I think it was called like Reasons to Vote for the Democrats.
it was just empty.
Yes.
There's a book like that too called Reasons Why Fascism Works. Blank book. every page is blank.
And Ben Shapiro, I think he was legitimately pissed because he's he puts out a book like every 3 or 4 years, puts in so much time and effort.
And that book made a bestsellers list.
Yes. I can't think of it fucking name. It's not Andrew Clavin.
Of who put it out? What was the book's name?
Reasons to Vote for Democrats, I think it is.
Oh, they're gonna bosh this. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Vote for Democrats. This one?
Yeah, Michael Knowles. My bad.
Michael Knowles.
And it is blank, which is why it costs like $2.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's actually a good way to get your name out there and get yourself on a bestsellers list or whatever. I mean, that's pretty
Michael
smart.
was on Ben's shit list for a while. Not as bad as Candy.
Yeah, I do recognize him. Now, does he does he have a podcast or?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was on a podcast.
All three of them have their own podcast.
Yeah, I've seen him on some things before. Yeah, he's pretty good. I usually like his takes.
He's a little swarmy, goes a little bit too hard into religion.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Ben, a lot. Like we don't all need to go to church.
Imagine no religion. Yeah, that was a good point in that song. I mean, a lot of violence and bloodshed and anger and divide has been caused by religion for sure. And it's one of those things that at the end of the day, none of us really fucking know. You know what I mean? Like, it would be like if I had a box and inside the box I was like, I have something inside of this box and I want everybody to try to guess what it is. And everybody guessed what it was, but then everybody was like so adamant that that's what was in the box that they just started stabbing everybody else. Like, it's a fucking blue ball! No! And you're like, no, it's a teddy bear, goddammit! Like, that's kind of what religion feels like a little bit.
It feels like the book feels like an owner's manual. And if you deviate, people are like, you're going to hell, fuck you.
Yeah. But is there a religion with no hell? There's a few with no hell. Let's go with that one.
I don't know enough about religion to answer that.
I'm not sure. I did take a world religion course, and I learned quite a bit. It was actually nice to hear a lot of other religions. I feel
Of
like
course you did. You went to Pius.
No, that was Catholic school. I went to Temple University, and I took a world religion course. It was interesting though there because you do learn a lot about other religions, and your whole life you're learning about one religion, and it's like, hey, this is it. We're telling you, this is it. And then when I took a world religion class, I kind of aligned more with like Hinduism and Buddhism. Like I kind of lean more towards that belief as far as like what I actually believe in my body. What I actually believe through my own life experiences, not just I was born into a Catholic family. So
I was born into a mixed religion family. I think I've said this on stage and probably on the podcast. My dad's side is Jewish, but not really serious about it.
Yeah.
My mom's side, they're from Mississippi. So they're Baptists.
Quite the mix. So you're Jewish.
Yes.
That joke's been made so many times, and I love it. So yeah, like when you say that the Jewish side of the family, they weren't necessarily like strict about it. What do you mean? You still got Hanukkah. You still did
like we all do the major holidays, but that's more for.
Did you go to Temple?
No.
Okay, so I went to Temple University.
Hello.
Okay, so you never had that. You never like read Hebrew or any of that
God,
stuff. No. Yeah. Except you'd have a good.
No, I'm way too far out in the suburbs for that.
Oh, you can do the. I think.
And you need the big Jew nose for that.
I got it.
Yeah,
it's the Italian one, but who can tell anymore? The Italian nose and the Jew nose, they're fucking. I mean, they're usually pretty neck and neck.
Yeah,
they're on point. And the.
Yeah, anytime I went to temple, it was like for a funeral or something.
Oh, okay.
But I claim no religion of.
You never sat Shiva?
Nope.
Oh, that's good. I've visited people that sit Shiva. Have you ever been to a bar mitzvah or a bat mitzvah?
Nope.
I've been to both. They're great. They're a lot of fun. Because they generally have a little bit of this, and they generally spend it on just that one day.
I didn't get that.
No? Yeah. Well, that's because they couldn't lift you in the chair. Little fat Jewish kids never get lifted in the chair.
Yeah, it's because my mom was like, are you getting enough to eat? Michael, what are you feeding this kid? He looks like a stick figure.
Meanwhile, you're like 230 at 13.
Yeah, exactly. like my athletic director was trying to get me to play offensive line for our high school football team.
There you go.
Because I was 275.
Yeah, that'll do it. It doesn't help when you have to run to the sideline after every play and grab your inhaler. That does put a damper on the athletics a little bit. If you didn't know, Jeremy's in AA. He's autistic and asthmatic.
Oh,
I was gonna save that for the cigar show, but I had to drop it tonight.
just 1A. I'm not.
What?
I don't have asthma.
Oh, I thought you were asthmatic.
No.
Fuck. I thought that was the whole issue with the cigar show, that you had asthma. I've been telling people you have asthma.
No, I just don't like being in a smoky room.
What? I thought you said you had asthma. Where did I get this? You never said you had asthma? Okay. All right. For some reason, I've literally been telling people you have asthma. I said to Karen, I was like, I don't know. This cigar lounge show is going to be rough. Jeremy has asthma.
I don't have asthma.
You ruined my joke now. That's not funny anymore. Can you get asthma? Can you give somebody asthma?
Not in a couple of days. I'm going to have to work on it.
All right. We should work on it.
Maybe it was the government trying to turn you against me.
Yes. They implanted that thought. Or maybe you did have asthma and then CERN turned on the Large Hadron Collider and now you don't have asthma. It's the Mandela effect.
What the fuck are you saying? Yes.
On the eclipse, the same day as the eclipse, CERN, big C, big ER, big ERN, CERN. It's like scientists. They turned on the Large Hadron Collider, which is where they accelerate particles at 936 miles per hour and smash them into each other. And they're trying to discover the God particle, like basically what makes this entire thing work, this entire simulation work. Which, if it wasn't a simulation, why would you be trying to find the God particle? I don't know. What do you think of this, Jeremy? You never heard of this? Large Hadron Collider?
It's been a while since I watched that movie with
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
The one with Matthew McConaughey and
Dazed and Confused?
No.
Here you go. Here's a Large Hadron Collider. It's a particle accelerator. Yeah, so
it looks like a giant microwave.
This thing goes on for miles and miles and miles.
I don't have asthma. I've little on the spectrum and type 2.
This is it. This is where it goes. It's a huge circle. The Large Hadron Collider. It's gigantic. There's a pretty cool video about how it works from back in 2016. But yeah, they're trying to create God or break down the ecosystem and or break down reality as we know it, basically. There's been reports, and again, a lot of this is theories and stuff, but they've created black holes. I mean, if they created a black hole, we'd all be gone already. And then they've found other particles, whatever it is. They're trying to find black matter. That's one of the big things that they're trying to find, because that's like a big portion of the universe is this black matter. So that's the Large Hadron Collider. Since we've been doing the show for a little over half a year now, I think we should go back to the beginning. Because in the beginning, Jeremy told us a little story. And I think you have an update on...
Yeah.
Recap the story, and then let's get the
Okay, like within my first month of working where I'm working, I pick up this young lady from a penitentiary. I take her to a mommy and me rehab deep in the forest. About halfway through, I need gas. I need to pee. I figure she does too. Long story short, she has an abortion before she leaves the prison. Like the early term where you just take the pill.
We've all been there.
Yeah. And she asked me, what am I supposed to do with, this?
So Jeremy punted it. What did you do with it?
Oh, I didn't do anything with it. I had her do what?
Just eat it?
No.
Back to nature.
Wawa bag.
That's all I was there for.
Mm-hmm.
Wawa it's so underrated and it's overrated all at the same time. But the fact that it's open all the time, and if you need a straw or a napkin or something, you just run in and grab it and walk out. It's pretty great.
So last week, I'm going through my emails of people I'm supposed to pick up. Like, why does this lady's name look familiar?
It's been etched into your brain.
So I do a quick search. Oh, I'm picking her up again.
Round two.
Yeah.
Round two.
So I pick her up from G-Dub, and it's a much shorter trip. She's going to a mommy and me program about 10 minutes away from Delco. And when she sees me, she's like, "Hey, I remember you."
Remember that traumatic experience we lived together?
Yes.
I still got the Wawa bag. It's just rotting and flies and fucking maggots. I'm disgusted.
Remember when I had to use stand up as therapy? You remember that?
Remember when I traumatized you so bad that you had to take up a hobby? Just to disconnect and dissociate from it.
Remember when I told everybody I knew so I could turn a negative into a positive?
So wait, you seen her again? Was she pregnant?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And she's keeping it this time.
Hey! She saw the light.
Yes.
Oh, that poor child. That's a shame. I mean, listen, it's God works in mysterious ways. I imagine that it's a virgin pregnancy, just like the first one.
Yeah, I don't think so. She's probably high on something.
Well,
so
that means you have a good chance at fucking her.
No. I would bash my dick in before I'd fuck her.
You fuck her and then you go trans. Chop it off.
No.
What a crazy bitch this woman is.
Yeah, she was talking to me. It's like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while.
You never called me. I gave you my number, remember? Oh my God, that's too crazy, dude.
Oh, so I take her to this mommy and me program. And, she is their problem now.
They are their problem now. Yeah, I mean, I guess what does she do? mean, it's mommy and me, so she has to have the baby, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, she has to go somewhere else where it's just mommy.
No, she don't have the baby. It's
That's wild. Now, is she pretty much your most memorable, I guess? As far
yeah,
as like
by far.
Yeah, it has to be. And that's wild. That happened in your first week or your first 2 weeks or what was it?
Something like that.
Oh, man.
It was like pretty much a little over a year ago when I started this job.
When you stuck around, they were like, man, we got to keep her.
Yeah. Like the Stockholm Syndrome has already started.
It's definitely time to ask for a raise, I think, Jeremy. It's over a year now. It's time.
Those bastards, they pushed back raises till start of the new fiscal year.
Oh, well, when the fuck is that?
I think like June or July.
Bastards. Well, you're coming up on that. That's not too bad, at least. Which is, inflation's not fucking through the roof or anything.
No, it's not.
Everything's so fucking affordable.
No, I don't have problems paying my bills. No, I'm not behind on my student loan. No, I'm not behind on my electricity. Like, no, I haven't.
Power goes out.
No, I haven't been dicking around from doing my taxes because I'm a.
Because you're going to owe? You'll get back. You pay and you'll get back.
No, it's I'm making a lot more than I was when I was doing Uber and
Right.
Lyft. So I'm getting
But if they're taken out, then you should
probably making a little bit, not a lot. Then the fucking fees for the tax service
You should have a
cancel
kid.
that out.
Oh yeah, that sucks. If you have a kid, they'll give you a couple grand every year.
That's only if she lets me stay around.
That's true. And then if not, then you're paying child support. So
Yeah.
that's not going to work out too well. Oh man, that's crazy. Well, that's a fun time. Yeah, I mean, I actually used to work at a facility that was for kids with like PTSD and oppositional defiance disorder. I went to school for psychology, Temple University, if you didn't hear. And
your mascot's called the Templars, right?
the owl.
Oh.
Who? And yeah, I did actually. 13-year-old girl was about to jump out of a second-story building or window, and
Which means she wasn't serious about it.
no, she was gonna do it. And I stopped her from doing that, and then she had to go to another facility. And pretty much the second she got there, she like broke a pipe off a wall and like broke an orderly's legs with it. So this chick was absolutely batshit crazy. She was only 13. Yeah, it's very, very crazy, very sad.
So I used to work at the Bad Boy School, St. Gabriel's Hall.
P. Diddy school?
Bad boy, bad boy.
That's an all-boys school, right?
Yeah.
Diddy loves it.
No, they don't call
God,
him.
it's working out so well.
They don't
Where
call-
is Diddy, by the way? Has anybody been fucking seen anywhere? Where is this bastard? Get this bitch in jail.
I'm assuming he's on the North Pole right now.
I don't know where he's at, but
Yeah, I worked at St. Gabriel's Hall. And I had one of our clients at my current job go, "Where the fuck do I know you from?" Like I thought about it a second. He's in his mid to early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you were in the Gabe with me. you were helping me like do dishes. Like god damn.
oh, he worked there.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I thought he was was in St. Gabe's. I didn't realize that he was a
No.
worker with you.
I mean, the kids used to come down, and help us in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. They did. Okay.
If they didn't, fuck off too much,
Yeah.
have good days, they could come down, earn a little money.
Hide a knife.
Yeah. For restitution, fees, child support.
Is St. Gabe's still there?
It did not survive the pandemic. I was pretty
okay.
sad because a lot of good people lost their job.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I used to drive past there all the time. A lot of times you see them going back and forth from, like, the little farming, living facility
Yeah.
to the, church, cathedral area. So, But yeah, I haven't seen anybody over there in a long time. So
I was sad that it didn't survive.
yeah, well, now they don't have bad kids. There's no crime. There's no bad kids, and everybody can just get released from jail anytime they commit any crime. So kind of makes sense. Yeah, I think there's probably a lot of facilities like that COVID killed off.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, you think about like the mom and pop small businesses, the restaurants, the bars, you think about the gyms, but you don't really think about like the AA meetings, the St. Gabe's facilities, different like things like that, rehabs, recoveries. I bet you a lot of those went away, and that definitely is probably contributing to a lot of the shit that's going on right now, especially in Philly.
Oh yeah, I was walking down the street on Spring Garden Street to like go get one of my clients,
Mm-hmm.
and just the shit I was hearing.
Oh yeah, dude, that's some wild over there. It is crazy.
Just like one dude in a car threatened to kill like a bitch on the street.
Really?
Yeah.
While you were there, that you saw that?
Yeah.
Nice. You should be like, do it, pussy.
No, I wanted to get my client.
Yeah, you want to get them and get the fuck out of there.
Get my client, take them to the rehab, go to fuck them.
At this point, you should be getting fucking hazard pay. Anybody that works in the city shouldn't be paying city taxes. They should be giving you money. Like, you should be getting hazard pay just for being there.
And if you have to work in Kensington, I should get a new car and a big booty hoe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a place you want to be hanging out. That's all we got today.
Yeah.
You got anything else on the docket?
No.
All right, short and sweet tonight, guys.
Unless you want to break out cards or something.
No.
Okay.
Maybe next time. Yeah, I mean, thank you guys. We've been doing it for over half a year now. We want to do it for a full year and beyond. We want to keep doing it every week, too. So, we got to pump the numbers up. Please like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, we're going to be doing this, every other week because this is a lot of fucking work. So, please watch the show. We love you guys for watching. Seriously, thank you so much. Check me out, andrewg.comedy, and I'm Andrew G.
I'm Jeremy H.
And we'll see you guys next week. Love you. Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching The Jeremy and Andrew Show. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. New show every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern.